Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning.
It's the Money Doc here, and you know it's time for that money hack, life hack. And today, I personally want to share with you 5 of my worst financial mistakes. And yes, it's okay to be vulnerable, and I'm going to share with you the mistakes that I've made so that you don't have to go through or deal with the same thing I've went through when I didn't understand money or have not a relationship with money. Number 1 is spending everything. I used to work like a maniac and always wonder, where is the money going? And that's literally because everything was being spent. Why? I didn't understand the importance of separating what I was making. And I was just trading my time for money and just spending everything and not understanding why I didn't have anything. Number 2 is understanding credit cards. Always being able to leverage. One of the key things when it comes to the wealthy is leverage, but sometimes we leverage the right things for the wrong reason, and credit card was one of them. I didn't understand interest rates, and literally Albert Einstein called compounding interest the 8th wonder of the world, and they don't teach us about compounded interest. And how do you do that? Is by taking 72 and dividing that by the interest you are receiving on those credit cards, those student loans, and that's literally how fast your debt doubles. So thinking about getting a credit card with a 24% APR and you have no idea that that's how it works, you're literally starting 10 years back rather than 10 years forward when it comes to taking on credit card debt, because it's very difficult outpacing the interest rates that you have to pay when you get these credit cards. Number 3 is literally not reading over documents. I can see this is one of the most detrimental things, especially for millennials like myself. We tend to always be in a rush, and sometimes that rush can cause us a lot of money because in those contracts that there are things that we didn't read over, and I was one of those individuals not reading over the contracts and end up being in things longer than I wanted to, or being in bad deals. So make sure you are reading over documents before even signing anything so you understand exactly what's inside of that document, because you will be the one suffering the consequences. Number 4 is allowing yourself to understand the importance of lifestyle inflation. As a millennial, we want everything, right? And when we want everything, we tend to do impulsive spending. So what I usually do now as I got older, and I wish I knew this back then, was if I wanted something, I would take a couple of days before I actually buy that thing, and making sure that I'm not purchasing something off of emotions. So you have to think about your lifestyle and how is it increasing, and are your spending habits increasing as you're making more money? Because that could be a creeper that most people don't pay attention to, is that lifestyle inflation. Number 5 is literally my favorite, which is budgeting. I wish I knew this back when I was younger, how important budgeting is. When we're young and we're millennials, we just want to see the money and we believe we should just be spending the money. But I believe how hard we work as millennials, 2 and 3 jobs. You know, I believe budgeting is going to play a key role in building your financial future, because budgeting is allowing you to be accountable for every single penny, and I believe every dollar should have a home. So if those 5 financial mistakes that I make was impactful for you, or you find yourself in that same position, make sure you comment below help, and I'll be able to reach out to you just to be able to can provide you with some tips and tricks so that you don't have to go through what I went through. And make sure if you like what you heard, you subscribe for this channel so you do not miss something as valuable as this. Stay blessed and be blessed.